Alright, so we're gonna get this thing moved today. I think I'm gonna start by taking it off the jack stand and filling up the tire. This tire is not as flat as it would have been as if it was on the ground, so probably should take the tire off and see where it's leaking from. I don't know, I might do that. I got the orientation set up and down because I can see the comments better. But here's the tripod that my girl got for me. That's gonna make things a lot easier. Come back some. What's that? Getting the shot. Come back. Come down a little. That's what I gotta do. And some. First things first. It's gonna be loud a little bit because I gotta run the compressor. Hello, the Pontiac Firebird. If you look through my older videos, you'll see all the parts that I got for it. I got in there. I got a full floor pan, and then I got both the rear quarters, tail section, rockers. Right now I need to move it back because we're doing some roofing on the garage in the house and they want the vehicles away from the building, so I'm going to be starting it up and just driving it back a little. It's got no brakes. Why am I so pale? I don't know, because I'm white. Breaking my balls. Why are my eyes sunk in so much? I actually gained weight, to be honest with you. Got Richard's air hose. Richard's air hose we'll be using to fill up the tires. Somebody lost the other tire. too. That's nice. Car's not for sale. Yeah. Well, I used to be an addict. If you look through my old videos, you see me talking about it. I'm a recovering addict. I'm not, I don't hide that at all. So if I look some way, sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. Appreciate the kind words. Car's not for sale. I just spent like $7,000 on body panels for it. Surprised that tire actually held in. Oh, yeah, you're not looking too good, are you, you prick? You're probably one of those bastards that was fucking with me all summer long. Take it deep, motherfucker. Alright, let's check the comments. Tilt the camera down some. No, I only spent $1,800 for the car. I spent $7,000 on the parts I bought for it. Me and my girlfriend, actually. Like I did the last time I moved it. Last time I ran the car, I had the clutch fan on it, and the clutch fan's busted. So it sounded horrible the last time I ran it. You know what else? I fucking tied that up and I need to. May not even need it. May not even need it. Alright. Battery maintainer. I wish I had a second hand. I wish I had a second hand. Any comments? She didn't want to move at first. I don't know if it's low on training fluid or the front rotor on the driver's side is busted up. That could have been hanging it up. I couldn't see if the wheel was dragging or not, but it could be low on fluid again. There is a spot on the ground, but hey Dizzy, how are you, Bob? I don't know what I got for cooling in here, so I'm not going to run it too long. The power valve is starting to leak again. See right there, starting to leak a little bit. Just warmed up. Choke still works, that's good. I mean, this thing just sits here. When I first fired it up, when I first got it, the thing had been sitting for like 30 years. Oh, we got a massive vacuum. Is that what I'm hearing? No. There's a little bit of a vacuum leak. Yeah, get rid of that. Hear the exhaust leak. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shut it down before that power valve starts. See, what's happening is I'll run it and that'll get wet and it'll stop leaking, but whenever it sits for a long time, it'll leak. Like I think it already quit leaking. But I don't want a chance setting this thing on fire over here. Look at that Pontiac 350. This fucking runs. It's got a hell of an exhaust leak though up at the manifold. Yeah, it's leaking right there. I just wanted the alternator to charge it a little bit. Shut her down. Shut her down. There's my key. Shut down. All right. So, bitch moved. I wonder if that tire will go flat again. Seems to not go flat when there's no pressure on it, because I had a jack stand under it. Yeah, it's nice though. It's comfortable out. It gets chilly when the wind blows, but like when I first got here, I had my hood up because I was chilly, but somebody thought I looked like a meth head. So this is where she was sitting. Some of the rust that I knocked off of the floor. Taking down the tank. You'd be surprised. The top of the tank looks the way it does, but the floor right above it, absolutely mint. It still has the factory red oxide primer on it. But gotta do something about the transmission. She's leaking some fluid. Not a lot, but some. And then a little bit of an oil spot. I'm not even sure if that's even from this or not. It could be. Probably is. Wow, that's how long she's been sitting here. Made an indentation in the ground. Hasn't even been sitting here that long. I'll have to sweep up the ground before I head out. I gotta back that silver car up next to it. Yeah, I know. I know I don't look like a meth head. I fucking... People say that because of the teeth. But I'd rather take the insults than the pain I used to deal with my teeth. I mean, my teeth would just like in the beginning, I would try to get them fixed, and they would just break and break and break. And it's like a family trait, you know what I mean? Like everyone in my family has shitty teeth. And I just dealt with it for years, and that's kind of what got my addiction started. Was back in the day, you could just walk into the emergency room and show off your busted up teeth and tell them you're in pain, and they'd send you out with a prescription for antibiotics and Percocet. So that and stress is pretty much what got me started. And then if anyone's dealt with addiction, you know, it's not easy to break that cycle. Yeah, that 350 sounds pretty good, so she's probably gonna stay in there after I get the body work done for a little bit, because I'm gonna have to save my pennies for a while and get what I need for the 400. I was talking to Mark the other day, and I can't... Normally you identify Pontiac heads by the numbers that are on the center exhaust port here, but on both sides they seem to have worn away. Oh, that's just a little bit of blow by. But Mark was saying that if I can identify these heads, they might be just what I need for the 400 to bring up that compression ratio. But then my dilemma is, so that's the original engine. I've already confirmed that. This is the original engine to the car. The transmission is not. The carburetor isn't, and neither is the intake manifold. So, I gotta run the numbers on the carburetor and see if the carburetor is something special. But either way, I'm gonna run a quadrajet on it. I have an Edelbrock intake in the garage that I got with the 400. Not sure if I'll use that or stick with that one. But I also don't want to break this motor apart. Like I honestly don't really want to take the heads off this motor and use it on something else because I want to keep it together. I mean, really, I'm starting to sound like Rich when I say shit like that because it really doesn't matter. It's a base model Firebird. The original transmission's gone, and I'm pretty sure the original rear end is gone because this has a posi in it. So, I don't know. My plan is to put a 4-speed in here someday too, but it's got a turbo 400 in it, so we'll run that. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't go all the way back to the fence. That, and I was scared because there's absolutely no brakes in this car. What I was doing was putting it in reverse and throwing it into neutral. I just didn't like how it took a minute for it to start moving. I don't know if that's a low fluid, a wheel hanging up. Could be a wheel hanging up. I should have checked the fluid when I had it running, but this fucking door keeps slamming off the fucking side of the house. Fucking water in the water. That is true. The man is a clown. I was actually looking on a website this morning. This place called Speedmaster. Top end kit for like $2,400. That's a set of aluminum heads with the compression ratio that I'm looking for. Bigger valves. It's a set of heads. Comes with new valve covers, and I want to say it came with an intake too. It was like a top end kit. It came with rocker arms. It came with aftermarket like roller rockers. And then all I'd have to do is get a camshaft. And if I get a Ram Air 4 camshaft, I'll be looking at like 425 horsepower in the 400. But for now, all I'm worried about is getting all this rust taken care of, because the motor runs good. I can get the exhaust leaks all squared away. I can get the fluid leaks squared away in the transmission. I think it's just the pan gasket. One of the bolts I know for sure is stripped out on the pan. So I can rethread that, put a bigger bolt in it. But basically the driveline is good, just new fluids and stuff. But get the body work done, get the rust all taken care of, and just cruise it with the driveline that's in it. That way I can enjoy it for a bit. And then, while I'm enjoying it, I'll save up the pennies to get the 400 put together. You can see why I got all that hardware. I'm missing bolts, and it also comes with the shims I need to put in between that. Yeah, that's true. They were. So I wasn't even expecting that. It hasn't been sitting here that long because I moved it in the spring to put it over here, and it didn't leave any indentations over here when it was sitting over here. We got a spot for Richard's tools for right now, and I don't know if I've shown this off. I've shown it off before. There's the 400. Brandy new lower end, and I used Richard's special sauce, the white lithium grease, to keep it from rusting up. I actually got to fucking unwrap this thing and make sure that it looks like it's holding up pretty good. It's not rusting up. It's got all new ARP bolts and everything in the lower end. And I got the 6X heads down here, and you can see all new valve seals, valve springs, all that, but, and I could put those heads on this motor and run that motor, but from what I'm being told is those are 110cc heads, and I'm trying to get like 75cc heads to try to, oh, brand new welder. We got the tank too. But if I put those heads on there, it'll probably scratch over 300 horsepower with those heads. Those heads are better for like a 455. If they were 6X number 4s, those would be like 85cc, 85 or 90cc. Be a little bit better with a little thumpy cam, but the advice that I'm getting from the Pontiac guru is I need like 75cc to bump up the compression ratio to like 9-to-1 or 9.5-to-1. That way I'll still be able to run pump gas, and I'll get that 400 and 425 horsepower I'm looking for. Because I'm not trying to like break any records or anything. I just, when I was a kid, I used to build small block Chevys that would hop Coke cans. And I just want that torque feeling back, you know what I mean? I want this bitch to fucking, I want to feel it when I hop on it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Richard's tools. I'd love for him to see that we're making fun of him like with that and be like, oh, that's where all my tools went. Those sons of bitches came up here and stole them. He would do some stupid shit like that. Looks like there's a dent on the bottom of the door I'm gonna have to fix. I'm not even gonna stop fucking with that. Eventually, I'm hoping that I'm not gonna have to put new doors on this later on, but I know that the passenger side one's in real nice shape. This one's been replaced though, because you can see the gold on the inside over there, and this one looks like it used to be red. It's got like gold drips, but that's like on the outside. I'm pretty sure this door's been replaced. Yeah. Pull that up. Ignition's off. Just gonna leave those chrome rings off for now. Pull that out. That hang up right there. The ground off so the battery don't die. Brand new battery, it's starting to get weak. I'm wondering if I should store it inside. I'm just gonna leave it there for now because I'm gonna have to move it again. And then the next time I move it, it'll be in front of the garage. So that is gonna be interesting. When I have to move it into the garage, I'm gonna have to like pull it out into the street and get it turned around, and it's all gonna be like reverse, neutral, drive, neutral, because I don't have the money to get brakes for it right now. And these are those right here, these are those mounts I got that look like hockey pucks. Those are all torn up on mine, so that'll help locate this nose, because you can see the nose really isn't lined up real well. I think some of that has to do with the bracket on this side too. Once I get it all back apart, I'm gonna have to fill that in too. She's not gonna be perfect, I know that, but she's gonna be pretty. She'll be pretty enough. pretty enough for me anyways. I'll have to look at my Facebook wall because I have to approve when people tag me for it to go on my wall. I may not have approved it yet. I've been meaning to put those pics up on YouTube too, so actually this afternoon I'll make that one of my priorities to put that post up. Alright, I need to stop. I'm gonna put you guys on the pedestal here. You guys get a shot of Firebird right now while I clean up. Hiding this hose because the last one got destroyed. Sucks because the fucking headline is still in the thing. And it's all in good shape right until you get to the very front of the car. One more thing to fix. Latched. Ooh, Frank, what's happening? You missed it. We just moved the car. Have to rewind it a little bit. Sweep off the spot. I don't see a push broom. All right. Guys, tell me, do you like it better this way or the other way, sideways? Argument. That's my real name, Frank. Oh, that's the good shit from back in the day. Hot Rod magazine. The only reason I like doing it this way, top and bottom, is because when I do it sideways, I can't see the comments unless I'm constantly flicking up on the side there. I'm constantly flicking the bean on the thing, you know what I mean? This is just going to be a quick visit. I'm gonna get the as soon as I get the tripod put away, I head home. You guys want to come for the ride with me? I got no problem leaving the thing going while we head home. Flip this around. Yeah, Frank, I thought you knew that. My real name is Mike. Matthew Decker is it's kind of like a name I picked because I only used to use this YouTube channel to watch videos, and every now and then I'd throw up and upload if I was fixing something. It wasn't until I got honestly, it wasn't until I got this car that I really started doing uploads, because when I had my Jeep, I did uploads when I did the transmission on that. I got a few uploads of my 89 Firebird. But yeah, it wasn't until I got the 71 that I really started uploading, and then I don't know, people must really like the car, you know. That and you know, Jeff and Dizzy and Austin, you know, that they pump my channel too sometimes, so I've gotten some subs that way too. Alright. So, let's see what we got. We got the old girl pulled back. She's away from the buildings. Swept up the drive where she was sitting. We used the weight reduction from the Firebird to clean up the puddle. It wasn't even a puddle, it was just a stain. But this is where she'll sit until the roof's done, and then once the roof's done, we're gonna nose her in right where that silver car's sitting, and then we're gonna start taking her apart. I still gotta get the engine hoist before I can really take it apart, but I can get the nose and the fenders, the hood off. Then I can get a look at the lower end of the firewall. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a couple of patches I'm going to have to make on my own. Oh, my fucking shoes. I love DC shoes, but I cannot stand the fucking shoelaces on them because they constantly come untied. Thanks, Dizzy. I appreciate that. Yeah, Frank. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a personality. But yeah, Matt Decker was I'm all over the place. Matt Decker is I actually changed my profile picture to the actual character. I'm a Star Trek nerd from, so Matthew Decker is, he's a, character from the second season episode, The Doomsday Machine. And it's kind of like a play on, not a play on words, but like, the Doomsday Machine is like the A-bomb, the atom bomb. Kind of like a weapon that could destroy both sides in war. And that's what they encountered. Basically, I named my YouTube channel after a character from one of my favorite episodes from the original series. You know what, Frank? I might actually name the car that. That's actually a good idea. I like that. The Doomsday Machine. I'm gonna get a vinyl to go across the top of the windshield that says that. All right. So we're on an hour and 2 minutes. I was gonna leave it recording for the ride home, but my battery's getting low. And I kind of want to listen to some tunes on the ride home. My father can move the silver car. He's not here and I don't have the keys. That car runs and drives. He can move it wherever he wants. As long as he doesn't hit my car. But yeah, that thing runs and drives. He can put that wherever he wants to put it. It's registered too. He could put it on the street if he wanted to, but everybody that normally parks in the driveway is going to be out in the street. So yeah, and I always enjoy having you, buddy. On my regulars. But yeah, I think we're gonna end her here so I can head home. And then I gotta call the old man and give him a heads up. So until the next one, guys, appreciate having you.